Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well and keeping it together. Today we hauled over 2 truckloads of rock from our blast site. We're tearing apart a mountainside to gain access for fire trucks on one of our customer sites. We're bringing some of the rock over here to build up the roadway. I want to bring up this roadway about 3 feet on the back side of that building. I want to try to get as much insulation from the ground as possible around these buildings. Every time I do ICF, I try to backfill as much as the building as high as I possibly can, especially on the north side of the property. The north side of the property is where you're going to have the most amount of heat loss. The sun isn't shining on that side. All you have is the draw of it coming out. So I try to backfill them as high as I possibly can. If I could go up to the roof, 2 feet from the roof, I definitely would. It's the beauty about ICF. You just keep backfilling all as high as you want. Just trying to raise this up a couple feet. I want to get that wellhead almost buried about 10 inches from the surface is the grade I'm shooting for, and then I'm going to build a retaining wall around the backside of the wall. I'm going to build a retaining wall on the backside of the water towers, and I'm going to build a high retaining wall on this side. Then I'm going to build a high retaining wall on this side as well. 1 second, Justin. Do this again. I'm going to build, here we go. I'm going to build a high retaining wall on this side, and then I'm going to build a low retaining wall so that there's going to be a sandwich of retaining walls. On this side it's going to be low, and on this side it's going to be high. This side I'm going to have the retaining wall simply to keep a separation between the soils and the pea gravel that I'm going to put around here. I'm going to backfill this up about 2 feet. And the entranceway right now will be about 18 to 22 inches up into there, right about there. And then I'm going to backfill around all of this and all of this with pea gravel. Easiest way to do it, if I've got problems with pipe, yeah, it'll be a bigger, wider trench because it'll keep caving in. However, it'll be a very easy trench to dig and a very easy trench to move, and it doesn't need to compact, and it'll never be compacted. But the level of pain in the butt will be abolished. So we're going to finish up this drain rock. You see 2 layers here. Well, the first one back behind the machine is original, so there's 3. The one just in front of the machine that was the first truckload, and then I put a skim layer, just a sprinkle of material of road base on top of it. And the reason why is just to cover up the boulders and the sharp stuff, fill the voids, and then down to these 2 layer, or this layer right here. This is the rock without the road base on it, and as you can see in the bucket over here, there is a bunch of material in there, and that is in fact road base, which is 3/4 inch minus rock down to sand. 3/4 inch road base down to dust. That would come from a fractured rock pit, so a rock blasting pit, a big rock quarry. The best road base I've found is definitely one from a glacial path, so that you're getting a 3/4 inch round rock down to a sand, and that binds it together really good. I find I get a way stronger compaction out of the stuff I get from Van Isle aggregates in Nanaimo here than any other place. It's where I get my rock dust as well, and it's just amazing company, amazing people. Call Slade, they'll do you one. All right, I'm gonna get back to work here, guys. We got a lot to get accomplished. I got the kids watching a movie right now. I'm checking on them every 5 minutes. I can see where they are. They've made it a very difficult day. So far today, it's taken me almost 4 hours now to make 2 phone calls and put 1 plug, 240 volt, on this wellhead. Every 5 minutes, it was dad, 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 dad. Love it to death, but oh my gosh. Sometimes it's hard to get something done with kids, that is for sure. Especially while doing this. Have a good night, guys.